Hi, book lovers. We are Ellen and Sarah, and this is Besties and Books, where we drink wine, share laughs, talk fantasy, and all the stories that steal our hearts.
Today we are using our trusty TBR jars yet again to pick our reads
Woohoo!
for the month of September. Oh
Like,
my gosh.
yeah, that's so
How are
weird.
we in September already?
I don't know.
That is just wild.
Should be
That is
warmer than it
wild.
is.
Yeah. So these are completely random draws from our TBR jars. They are surprise reads. We've just included our most anticipated reads in a fantasy and romantasy TBR jar. And then we have a second TBR jar, which is a whole list of random genres. We pull a genre and then we pick a book that falls within that genre. And we usually have a couple of options written down, which are easy to choose from. So also before we get into it, if you're loving our content, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future videos.
Cool.
All right.
I'm excited.
I feel like me too. I love, do you know what? This has turned into one of my favorite episodes to record because I feel like it's just such a surprise every time.
I know, I love
All right,
it.
let's do the random draw.
Yes. I think I know what you're hoping for. Let's see if you get it.
There's two that I'm really hoping for. I wish I knew what the paper felt like so I could try and be a bit sneaky and draw. Okay, what have we got? Oh, interesting.
Is it a good one?
Okay. This has an extremely high rating on Goodreads. Okay, so it's Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo, and it's a duology. I think it has, from memory, off the top of my head, 4.6 on Goodreads.
Let me look it up.
And it's fantasy, but it involves a heist. That's what I know about it.
Six of Crows, it gets 4.46. That is pretty good on Goodreads.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it says, Ketterdam, a bustling hub of international trade where anything can be had for the right price. And no one knows that better than criminal prodigy Kaz Brecker. Kaz is offered a chance at a deadly heist that could make him rich beyond his wildest dreams. But he can't pull it off alone. 6 dangerous outcasts, 1 impossible heist. Kaz's crew is the only thing that might stand between the world and destruction if they don't kill each other first.
This kind of gives me Squid Game vibes. Have you watched that?
No.
No, okay, it's pretty violent, but yeah, it kind of reminds me of Squid Games. So anyway, interesting, super high rating. I've heard great things.
So the tags are fantasy, young adult, fiction, romance, adventure, LGBT, magic, and high fantasy. I'm not sure what fantasy versus high fantasy means. Do you know?
I didn't think you could have young adult and high fantasy in the same sentence because I sort of associate fantasy as sort of like easy read, young adult, basic world building. And then high fantasy, I'm sort of like looking at really extreme world building, Brandon Sanderson style epic fantasies. But they sort of, if that's true, then those tags contradict each other. So I'm obviously wrong.
Yeah, your guess is as good as mine. Cool. All right.
Book 2. Come on, Sparky. We really want Sparky the Everflame. Or Diebound.
You need to put them to the top or at the bottom and dig to the bottom.
I know. We might actually have to just choose these eventually. Oh dear.
Oh no, you didn't get it.
No, and I'm not that keen to read this, but that's okay.
What is it? Why is it in there then? Why did you call it?
Let me explain myself. Everyone read book 1 and said it was amazing, but people have continued with this series and they're like, no, it's boring. I've had enough. So I'm actually tempted to do a repull and put this in the bin.
What? Hang on.
But I'll let you look it up first.
What is it?
It's the House of Devils series by Kayla Edwards. So book 1 is called A City of Gods and Monsters. It's a huge book. I think it's 800 plus pages.
It only gets 3.79.
Yeah, see, look, I've heard it's gone downhill. It started off really well and then it's sort of lost its momentum.
Do you know what? I reckon for now, let's chuck it back and redraw, but we'll leave it it in the bucket.
Yeah.
And then if we redraw it a second time and we equally don't feel the vibe, then it has to go in the bin.
I like that rule.
Okay.
I
We'll have
think we
like 2
should
attempts.
actually maintain that.
But maybe
for future too.
like every selection episode, we're only allowed to pass on one book? Or
Yes, agreed. No, I like that rule.
One in each genre, like one fantasy and then one other genre.
Agreed.
Okay.
I think we should be able to pass, and I like your rule. If we draw it twice and we still don't want it, then it goes out. Okay.
What have we got?
Okay.
Are you happy or not? You don't look happy. Oh no.
No. I'm just not in the mood for it. But no, I do want to read this.
What is it?
But I think this is the one too that you said in our TBR pool that this synopsis does not sound like your cup of tea and you think it's going to be a dud. But
I
it's
can't remember.
from Blood and Ash series by Jennifer L. Armentrout. Should we allow a 2-pass rule?
No. There's 6 books in the series, so it's lasted that long. Can't be that bad.
No, I've heard good things. I do want to read it.
4.2, so that's not a bad for a review. That's actually pretty good. Chosen from birth to usher in a new era, Poppy's life has never been her own. The life of the maiden is solitary, never to be touched, never to be looked upon, never to be spoken to, never to experience pleasure. Waiting for the day of her ascension, she would rather be with the guards, fighting back the evil that took her family, than preparing to be found worthy by the gods. But the choice has never been hers.
Yes, I remember talking about this. We discussed what is actually on our TBR. Could either be really bad or really good, like Handmaids.
Oh, yes. Okay.
It could be like similar to Handmaids, or it could like with a fantasy twist, or it could not be very good.
Well, it's pretty long. The first book is over 600 pages.
Okay.
So we need to commit to. Well, we don't have a choice. We're in it.
Yeah. We've already skipped on one, and I'd rather pick this one than the other one. I think.
Done.
Okay. All right. Last one. Come on. Don't give us a dud. Although, do you know what? Every other one that we've pulled that I've been excited for has been a dud. So maybe because I haven't been excited for these ones.
True. Yeah.
They won't be duds. Okay. I'm scared. What have we got? Oh my God.
Did you pull another dud?
No, this isn't a dud, but I think you're going to be scared. It's Feathers So Vicious by Liv Zander. I'm guessing you remember this one, The Raven Shifters.
Yeah, this is like dark fantasy romance. Are they 2 brothers? 2 evil brothers and some poor female they prey on.
I hope they're not brothers. I actually didn't think that they were brothers because I know it's a Why Choose romance. It was something like...
Oh, just looking at the cover again, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I just don't know. I mean, I'm glad I read these books on my Kindle because I'm just not sure. Anyway, it says, Feathers So Vicious is a dark fantasy romance novel and book 1 in the Court of Ravens duet. It features 2 morally grey raven shifters, a young woman at the mercy of their shadows, and a happily ever after, apparently. This world contains dark elements, violence, and themes some may find disturbing. Great. I think
Sarah's keen.
Yeah, what this book doesn't contain is a hero, because villains do it better, and 2 do it better than 1.
I love a villain, but I'm yet to read a Why Choose romance that I like.
I feel like this book's really going to be lacking in plot, because every time we've looked at it, all it talks about is 2 raven shifters and 2 is better than 1 and blah, blah, blah. But what is this actually about? I'm yet to see anywhere. Like, even this write-up doesn't even say what it's about. Okay.
Well, should we go into it thinking it's a dark romance, but it's just got some fantasy elements?
I think we should probably go into it thinking it's going to be pure smutty trash. and then we'll see what happens. Great.
Do you know what's funny? Out of all the ones we've pulled, this one I'm most curious about. So
of course you are. You're saucy minx.
I'm not that saucy. I didn't like what was it called? Kiss of the Basilisk. I've definitely
Yeah,
DNF'd
that's
that
right.
one. All right, on to the random genre.
God, what are we going to get
Oh,
now?
actually,
Okay.
before we move on to the random genre, I should mention here too, we have, if you watched our previous videos, we have started, well, we haven't really started, we're well into the Legacy series by Melissa K. Rorick. We've read the first 2 books, and the second book will be wrapped up in next week's video, but we will be looking at reading book 3, and that will either be included in the September wrap up or the October wrap up, depending on how we go with these books. The other one that we have started is Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. And again, we will be continuing with that series. So we'll read book 2 either in the month of September, and that'll be in our September wrap up, or in October, just depending on how we go. All right, random genre time.
Okay. Man, I feel like this month is just a whole mix of, I don't know, like we could come up with some like real winners or just some like horrors.
Yeah. It cannot be worse than, I think, was it the month of May or June? There was one month where we had all 3 stars, and it was just like, that was a total flop. Can't be worse than that. Okay, what have we got?
Oh, I think you're going to like it. We have sports romance as our category. So we will be reading Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh.
Oh my Lord.
Which I know
this
you
is
have been wanting to read.
Huge anticipated release. Wow, okay, I'm excited, but I'm aware this is a huge book. So I don't know much about the plot, but I do believe that every book in this series is an interconnected standalone in the sense that they follow different couples, but you do have to read them in order to actually fully understand the depth of the storyline. And they're very emotionally compelling books. Like when I see people reading these books, they are sobbing, absolutely sobbing. They're dark, they're twisty, they're emotionally packed, and that's all I really know about it. I reckon it'd be good to go in this one blind.
Right. Cool. So to wrap up our September reads, we have Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo, From Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout, Feathers So Vicious by Liv Zander. I cannot even look at the cover of that one. And Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. And depending how we go for timing, we may continue another book in the Legacy series and also Once Upon a Broken Heart series.
Yes, exciting. I think there's two in there that I'm at least pretty curious about. I think Six of Crows will be good too. I think the only one that I'm like is From Blood and Ash, but we'll see how we go.
We'll give it a go. We can always not read it if it's crap.
Yeah. Well, thanks for joining us today, besties. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment down below about what you are reading this month. And if you have any reading suggestions to be adding to our TBR jars, whether that's fantasy or random genre, we will try anything. And please, 5-star recommendations are so welcome. We need some more 5 stars to add to our books. With that being said, have a great week, besties, and catch you next time. Bye.